Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Dan the T-Shirt Guy, and welcome back to the Never Show. Yes, the only show at Lemon Scented Limes List I forget, and the only show the supernatural, super awesome Third Eye. Why wouldn't you want a third eye? Why ask why? Get a third eye. And it is Wednesday again, so let's review the movies. And today's movie is Patriots Day. I've never actually heard of this term used before in the Boston Marathon, but that's what the title of the movie was. It is 2 hours and 13 minutes. It is the story of the Boston Marathon bombing and the aftermath, which includes the citywide search for the Zanaev brothers. Best pronunciation I can give you. Director was Peter Berg. Writers were Peter Berg, Matt Cook, Paul Tomasi, and Eric Johnson. In our cast today, first build only, Mark Wahlberg as Tawny Sanders, Dickie Euclid Jr. as young police officer, Michael Merchant as young police officer, Rhett Kidd as Harold, John Goodman as Commissioner Ed Davis, Frank Karzlowski as officer outside of Harold's apartment. Great name. Christopher O'Shea as Patrick Downs. Rachel Brosnahan as Jessica Kinski. Jake Pickering, Officer Sean Collier. Lana Condor. I'm going to say it's Condor. It's Condor, D-O-R, as the Jerry Dwyer as Junior, Patrick Wensenberg as more of the MIT. This was all MIT grad students. Michael Chahula, Bang Bay Kim as Professor at MIT, and Michelle Monaghan as Carol Saunders. Okay, now that we got all that hard stuff out of the way with lots of names that are hard to pronounce, let me just say what I have to say about this movie. I feel it was a little too soon. It's 4 years on, but I wish they had shown the end of the movie where they show the survivors and everything and how they're talking, because it would have made me feel more better going into this movie. And I'm sorry that this is a spoiler, but I can't really. I have to describe this as it falls. Basically, I feel that they should have shown the end of this movie at the beginning. I feel that this was a continuity error, and then I would have felt better going into this movie. I felt very uncomfortable. This is 4 years on. There's still people who are struggling, but it doesn't seem like these people are struggling, and that in itself means a whole lot to me. It means that, even though they've lost limbs, lost lives, and lost friends, that they've overcome that. I feel a little bit of the Mark Wahlberg part of the movie was very much filler. Other than that, I will say that if you have PTSD, I would definitely avoid this movie. The bombing section of the Boston bombing, when the bombing happened, is highly graphic and very upsetting. And because I have PTSD from people doing from malpractice and doctor playing God with medication with me, and it's very frustrating. It really did set me off, and if you're easily set off by this, I would highly avoid this movie. There's a lot of political leaning in this movie too, which I was very afraid of. That, if you're Muslim and you're here and you love it here in this country, then good on you, get it up you. But if you're here and you hate this country, don't be afraid to call this Muslim terrorism. And they kind of tiptoed around that. Now these kids were Muslim, and we're indoctrinated, and we're making bombs, and that's why I wish that at the beginning of this movie was the end of this movie, because I felt very uncomfortable, and I'm keep making that pact. I have to admit the acting was great. It is a long movie, and I will not go into an intermission rant, but it did need an intermission. Other than that, do I see this as another theater watch? No. Just because of the upsetting elements in the beginning of the movie, and it's setting off that. Do I see this as a DVD buy? No. Maybe a Netflix watch. Do I see this as a TV watch? Because I do believe this will make TV at some point on one of the more patriotic networks. Yes. Does this movie have issues? Yeah, but I feel it was an accurate portrayal of the events of the situation. And I remember when this happened, and I have family that still lives in Boston, in New England, and stuff like that. And I remember when this happened, and they're calling us and saying they were afraid. And it was really, really, really difficult. So that said, if you like what you see in here, please click that like button down below. And if you want to see more movie reviews like this, please click that subscribe button and subscribe to this channel, and click the little bell icon for notifications and join the notification squad. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.